Have you ever woken up feeling perfectly fine, only to realize later that some of your daily habits might be quietly putting your health at risk? This morning, news broke of a 71-year-old man who, despite living an active and seemingly healthy lifestyle, suddenly collapsed while tending to his garden. His story is not just tragic, it's a wake-up call for all of us. It reminds us that good intentions aren't enough when hidden dangers are woven into our morning routines. Imagine dedicating years to building a life full of love, memories, and wisdom, only to see it jeopardized by small mistakes made right at the start of your day. Heartbreaking, isn't it? Yet the truth is, many of us unknowingly create conditions that could shorten our best years with family and friends. In today's video, we'll uncover 3 critical morning mistakes that seniors must avoid, and more importantly, we'll explore simple, loving ways to start each day with strength, energy, and peace of mind. These lessons aren't just about living longer. They're about living well, savoring every moment with the people you love most. Stick with me until the end, because I'm not just sharing health tips. I'm sharing a new way to honor yourself and the legacy you've spent a lifetime building. Let's take these precious mornings and turn them into the foundation for a future filled with joy, resilience, and connection. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's transform the way you greet each new day. 1. Avoid strenuous activities on an empty stomach. As we age, taking care of our bodies becomes more than just a daily routine. It becomes a profound act of self-respect. One of the most overlooked yet critical steps toward protecting our health is avoiding intense physical activities first thing in the morning, especially on an empty stomach. You might think, I feel fine. I just want to get a few things done before breakfast. But in truth, our bodies operate very differently after a night's rest. When we sleep, our metabolism slows down, our blood sugar levels drop, and our energy reserves are at their lowest. Jumping into heavy yard work, vigorous gardening, or even a brisk walk without giving your body proper fuel can put significant strain on your heart, muscles, and circulation. Think of it this way. Would you expect your car to run smoothly without gas? Of course not. Your body needs the same kind of preparation. After hours of fasting overnight, your muscles lack the necessary glucose to perform safely and efficiently. Pushing yourself too hard without replenishment can lead to dizziness, weakness, and for some, even more serious emergencies like heart attacks or strokes. Morning is also when your blood pressure naturally spikes as your body transitions from a restful state to wakefulness. If you add sudden, intense exertion on an empty system, you're compounding the strain on your cardiovascular health, something none of us should take lightly after 65. But here's the good news. Small adjustments can make a world of difference. Start your day by gently waking up your system. Enjoy a light, balanced breakfast that's easy to digest, but packed with nutrients. Something as simple as a small bowl of oatmeal with fresh berries, a slice of whole grain toast with a bit of avocado, or a boiled egg can provide the steady energy your body needs to perform safely. Pair your meal with a glass of water or a cup of herbal tea to rehydrate after your night's rest. Once you're nourished, ease into movement. Stretch lightly. Take a slow, calming walk around your living room or backyard before tackling bigger tasks. These gentle steps not only protect your heart and muscles, but they also signal to your body and mind that you value and honor your health. Over time, you'll notice that these mindful habits create a ripple effect. More energy throughout the day, improved balance, greater confidence in your movements, and most importantly, a deeper sense of peace, knowing you are safeguarding the years you still have to spend with your loved ones. Remember, you have earned the right to treat your body with care and wisdom. It's not about doing less. It's about doing it smarter so you can enjoy a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. Your mornings are the foundation of your day. Build them wisely. 2. Don't get up too quickly after waking. In the rush of daily life, it's tempting to open your eyes in the morning and jump right out of bed, eager to tackle the day's tasks. But if you're over 65, taking even a few extra moments before getting up could be one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to protect your health. During sleep, your body enters a deeply restorative state. Your heart rate slows, blood pressure drops, and circulation concentrates around your core. When you wake, your system isn't instantly ready for full-speed action. It needs time to recalibrate. Standing up too quickly can cause a sharp drop in blood pressure, a condition called orthostatic hypotension, which often leads to dizziness, blurry vision, or even fainting spells. For seniors, this sudden imbalance can have serious consequences. A simple fall in the bedroom or bathroom could mean broken bones, hospital stays, or long, frustrating recoveries. Hip fractures in particular are among the leading causes of loss of independence among older adults. But here's the empowering part. With just a little mindfulness, you can dramatically reduce these risks. When you first wake up, resist the urge to swing your legs out of bed immediately. Instead, spend a minute lying still. Wiggle your fingers and toes gently. Flex your ankles and knees to stimulate circulation. Then, take a few deep, slow breaths, filling your lungs fully and calmly. After this brief pause, slowly roll onto your side. Dangle your legs off the bed and sit up. Let your feet rest on the floor for a moment. Take another few breaths. When you feel steady, only then should you carefully stand. These few extra seconds give your blood pressure time to stabilize and allow your body to adjust safely to the upright position. Adding small stretches like reaching your arms overhead or rotating your shoulders can further encourage healthy blood flow. You don't need an elaborate routine, just a few mindful movements to awaken your muscles and joints. Think of this process as giving yourself a soft launch into the day. By respecting the transition from sleep to wakefulness, you honor the natural rhythms your body has cultivated over a lifetime. These little moments of care send a powerful message to yourself. My safety, my well-being, and my future matter. The best part? These simple practices don't just prevent falls, they also set a calmer, more balanced tone for your entire day. You begin your morning grounded, steady, and in control, ready to embrace whatever lies ahead with confidence and grace. Every day is a gift, and by slowing down those first few minutes after waking, you're giving yourself the greatest gift of all, the chance to move through life a little safer, a little stronger, and a lot more joyful. 3. Avoid straining during morning bathroom visits. Starting your morning should feel calm and steady, not rushed or stressful. Yet one small, often overlooked habit could quietly be harming your health. Straining during your morning trip to the bathroom. Especially for those of us over 65, this seemingly simple action can have lasting consequences if not approached with care. When you strain to have a bowel movement, you create intense pressure inside your abdomen. This pressure doesn't just affect your digestive tract, it impacts your heart, your blood vessels, and even your brain. It might feel harmless in the moment, but repeated straining can lead to serious issues like hemorrhoids, hernias, or even, in extreme cases, heart complications. The body functions best when we work with it, not against it. Straining forces the body to do something it's not ready to do naturally. And for seniors whose tissues and blood vessels are more delicate, the risks become even greater. A minor incident today could lead to discomfort or medical interventions tomorrow. Fortunately, preventing these problems is simpler than you might think. It all starts with creating a bathroom routine that supports your body's natural processes rather than rushing them. First, consider your posture. Using a small footstool to elevate your feet slightly while sitting on the toilet can mimic a natural squatting position. This gentle adjustment straightens your colon and makes bowel movements easier and less stressful. Think of it as realigning your body to work with gravity instead of fighting it. Next, focus on what you put into your body. A diet rich in fiber, think leafy greens, berries, oats, and legumes, helps keep everything moving smoothly. Aim for at least 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day, paired with plenty of water to keep your digestive system well lubricated. Hydration is key. After hours of fasting overnight, your body needs fluid to function properly. Starting your day with a glass of water, even before coffee, can make a noticeable difference in your digestion. Proper hydration softens stool and reduces the need to strain. Regular, gentle movement is another important tool. Activities like walking, yoga, or even light stretching stimulate your digestive system, encouraging regular bowel movements without added stress. Remember, the goal isn't to force anything, it's to create an environment where your body can function naturally. And finally, be patient. If you don't feel the urge immediately, don't force it. Take a break, come back later. Listening to your body's signals with respect is one of the most important habits you can cultivate for long-term digestive health. Your mornings should be about setting a positive, healthy tone for the day ahead, not battling your body. By making these simple adjustments, you're doing more than preventing discomfort. You're honoring your health, preserving your independence, and giving yourself the best chance to enjoy life's moments with those you love most. Small choices lead to lasting strength, and that journey begins in the quiet moments of each new day. 4. Build a life of integrity and moral character. At a certain point in life, it becomes clear that true success isn't measured by wealth, titles, or possessions. It's measured by the kind of person you are and the legacy you leave behind. For those of us blessed with decades of experience, there's no greater gift we can pass on than a life built on integrity, kindness, and respect. Money fades, material things break or get lost, but the impact of living with honesty and character echoes far beyond our years. Our actions, big and small, become the blueprint for the generations that follow us. The lessons we teach, not through our words, but through the lives we live, shape the moral foundation of our families. When you consistently live by principles, telling the truth, treating others with compassion, standing up for what's right, you create something stronger than any trust fund or inheritance. You create a model of dignity that your children and grandchildren will look to when they face their own life decisions. And it's not about perfection, it's about showing courage when it's easier to stay silent. It's about offering forgiveness even when you've been wronged. It's about choosing to do the right thing, even when no one is watching. In today's fast-paced world, where values often seem negotiable, living with steadfast morality becomes even more powerful. Younger generations crave real examples, living proof that honor, kindness, and respect are still the cornerstones of a meaningful life. By holding yourself to high standards, you show them that success is not just about what you achieve, but about who you become along the way. Moreover, a life rooted in virtue strengthens families and communities. Relationships thrive on trust and mutual respect. Communities grow stronger when kindness is paid forward. In a very real sense, when you live with integrity, you're investing not just in your personal legacy, but in the health of the society your loved ones will inherit. Small actions matter. A word of encouragement to a grandchild struggling in school, a thoughtful gesture toward a neighbor in need, a refusal to compromise your principles for easy gain. These are the moments when your character shines brightest and when your true legacy is built. Integrity, once established, doesn't just influence your family today, it creates ripples that extend for generations. It gives your descendants a compass they can trust when navigating a complex world. As you move through each day, remember, living honorably isn't just a gift to yourself, it's a gift to everyone who looks up to you. It's one of the few investments that guarantees an everlasting return. In the end, the most valuable inheritance you can leave behind isn't something that can be locked away in a safe. It's the story of your life, a story of integrity, compassion, and purpose that will inspire and guide those you love long after you're gone. 5. Teach your descendants to earn money honestly instead of only leaving wealth. When we think about the legacy we want to leave behind, it's natural to consider financial security for our children and grandchildren. After all, who wouldn't want their loved ones to live comfortably, free from worry? Yet while an inheritance can provide a safety net, it's not the most enduring gift we can offer. Teaching your descendants how to earn money with honesty, resilience, and hard work is far more powerful than any financial windfall. It's the difference between giving someone a fish for a day and teaching them how to fish for a lifetime. Wealth without wisdom can quickly vanish. History is filled with stories of fortunes lost within a generation because those who inherited it never learned how to manage, grow, or respect it. Without the skills to create and sustain wealth, money becomes a fleeting gift rather than a lasting foundation. That's why the true inheritance lies in the values we instill: responsibility, perseverance, and ethical work. When you teach your children and grandchildren to value honest effort, to see the dignity in earning their own way, you empower them to build lives of independence and purpose. Encouraging small entrepreneurial ventures, promoting part-time work during school years, or guiding them through basic financial literacy, these steps matter. Teaching them how to budget, save, invest wisely, and understand the real meaning behind a paycheck nurtures self-confidence and practical wisdom. But beyond skills, it's about attitude. When a young person understands that success is earned, not given, they approach life with greater gratitude, resilience, and respect for the efforts of others. They develop empathy, recognizing the hard work behind every dollar, and they become less likely to take advantage of others or fall prey to entitlement. By modeling these lessons yourself, through your own work ethic, financial discipline, and honest dealings, you give your descendants a living example to follow. It's not about preaching, it's about living the values you hope they'll embrace. Of course, teaching these lessons isn't always easy. There will be moments of frustration, setbacks, and mistakes. But it's through those very challenges that true growth occurs. Facing obstacles teaches critical skills: how to adapt, how to stay determined, and how to find creative solutions when the path isn't easy. And when they succeed, not because of a handout, but because of their perseverance and integrity, their victory will mean so much more. They will carry that pride throughout their lives, passing it on to their own children one day. In the end, money can run out, but the ability to earn an honest living, the understanding of hard work, and the resilience to keep going, that is a gift that lasts forever. By choosing to teach your descendants these lessons, you are giving them more than financial security. You are giving them the tools to build a meaningful, self-sufficient life, and that is a legacy worth far more than gold. As we've seen today, it's often the smallest daily habits and quiet choices that determine the quality and length of our lives. Protecting our mornings, nurturing our bodies, living with integrity, and passing on the right values are not just routines. They are acts of love, acts that ripple outward, touching not just our own well-being, but the hearts and futures of those we care about most. Our health, our character, and the lessons we leave behind form a legacy far more powerful than anything material. It's about creating a life filled with purpose, resilience, and kindness. A life that inspires, strengthens, and uplifts others long after we are gone. Every new sunrise is an opportunity to build that legacy, starting with simple steps. Rise slowly, nourish your body, act with honesty, and teach with love. These aren't just healthy habits. They are powerful messages we send to our families on saying, "You matter. Our future matters." If today's video resonated with you, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect. What small change will you make tomorrow morning? Which lesson will you pass on to those you love? If you found these insights valuable, please leave a comment below. Just type, "I'm building my legacy," to let me know you're on this journey too. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who could use a little encouragement today, and subscribe for more heart-driven content focused on living with wisdom, strength, and grace. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me today. Remember, your life continues to inspire, and the best is yet to come.